Hello students, welcome back to statistics class. Today we'll move to the next concept, that is main steps involved in construction of consumer price index. Okay, so what are the steps that are involved in consumer price index? So first we have four steps. Okay, first one is defining the purpose and scope. So we should know what is the purpose of constructing a consumer price index. So it is very necessary to know, okay, what type of class people you are using for the construction. Okay, also you have to know what is their geographical area, from which background they are, which is their area. So all this has to be known clearly. Okay, so you have to define it, the purpose. Like one thing is you should know what type of class people you are considering, and also or you should know the geographical area when you construct the consumer price index, that is defining the purpose of and scope. Second one, constructing family budget inquiry and selecting the weights. So here what happens is you have to make a family budget inquiry. Okay, the main objective of this inquiry is to find, okay, to know what is the expenses that the family has. Okay, what is the expense a family spends on various consumption. So our day to day life ಅಲ್ಲಿ ತುಂಬಾ consumption ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. So ಅವರ what you say, what is their what you say expenses, how much they spend in that consumption to satisfy their needs. And this inquiry is conducted on a random basis. It is not any like it is a simply a randomly done, it is a random selection, and it is based on the economic stability. So ನೀವು random ಆಗಿ ಒಂದು particular family select ಮಾಡುವಾಗ economic stability ಇರಬೇಕು. There should be stability in the economy as well. Okay, and also here what happens is, when you randomly select some families uh, whom you choose at random, okay, and whatever the money spent on the various items has to be collected. Okay, so here in family budget inquiry, main thing is you have to randomly select the family. Okay, you should know what is their budget, what is their expenses on their various consumption that they make. And also you have, okay, you have to classify what are the consumptions that they make, like what are the items they use, maybe clothing, a house, fuel, other miscellaneous expenses, lighting, rent, all these. So you have to classify the items, okay, the basic items that they use. That is also very important. And also the family budget inquiry gives the average budget of that class. So it is as it is told, it is a random selection. Okay, and each class of people have their own way of living, own way of consumption. Okay, some may consume more, okay, the others may consume the same commodity but very less. Okay, so it is always an average, it is an average budget. It gives you inquiry about the average budget of the class. So, and also you have to assign the particular weights. And when you do a particular analysis, okay, when you do an inquiry, one more thing is very much important, that the economy should be very much stable. Okay, there should be no wars or such type of insecurities that is happening in the economy. That is the second point. Third one is obtaining the price quotation. So when you construct a particular consumer price index, okay, here you consider the retail prices of various commodities. You consider retail prices of different commodities, and based on that, okay, uh, what happens here is it will be a very difficult task. Okay, as you are taking retail prices, it becomes a difficult task because it varies from one commodity to another. So for example, wholesale price ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ಎಲ್ಲ ಶಾಪ್ಸ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಪರ್ಟಿಕ್ಯುಲರ್ commodity price ಸೇಮ್ ಇರುತ್ತೆ. ಆದರೆ ರಿಟೇಲ್ ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಹೇಳುವಾಗ ನೀವು MRP ಪ್ರೈಸ್ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀರಾ. One shop will, okay, for a pen, one shop will charge maybe 5 rupees, whereas another shop for the same pen they may charge 6 rupees. So the price varies from one shop to another shop. okay, or from one place to another place, okay. So it depends, okay. And when you take retail prices, okay, of different commodities, it will become a difficult task because the price variations happen between one consumer consumption to the another consumer consumption, or from one shop to another shop, or one area to another area, okay. So price quotation should be obtained, okay, from, it should be collected from various localities, from different areas. New price collect ಮಾಡಬೇಕು. What is the price of those commodities? So for example, ಈಗ rice ಹೇಳುವಾಗ, so what is the retail price of one shop, okay, in that area, okay. So similarly, you have to collect the different prices from various areas, okay. Once you collect, you have to do the average of that, okay. You have to find the average of that particular commodity, okay. And that average what you take, okay, of price will be used for construction of index number, that is consumer price index number. So when you say retail price, it is not same for all the commodities and for all the places, it will vary. So what you have to, what and a statistic person will do is, he will collect the amount of, he will collect the prices, okay, of various commodities from various areas or various people, okay, take the average, and that average will be used in the construction of index number, that is obtaining the price quotation. And the fourth one, the last one, is computing the index number. Once you set a price, particular price, you have to compute an index number. So when you compute an index number, again there are two methods here, and this is very important method which will appear for 10 marks, okay. A problem will surely appear for 10 marks from this method, okay. So the two methods are aggregative expenditure method and family budget method, okay. Aggregative expenditure method, what it is here, it is similar to last price method, okay. This aggregative expenditure method is similar to last price method. Why? Because we are taking base year quantity as weight. We consider base year quantity, that is q0, as weight, okay. So we are taking on price. The formula will be under aggregative expenditure, summation p1 q0 divided by summation p0 q0 into 100. So consumer price index, so we are taking prices with, for which we are assigning quantity of the base year as weight. So this consumer price index is similar to last price price index, okay. And the second method is family budget method. So when you say family budget method, it is about the family expenditure that they have, okay, expenses of a particular family. So in this method, CPI will be constructed using weighted arithmetic mean, okay. It is based on the weighted arithmetic mean of price related, okay. And the weights are of the values of items consumed in the base year. That means when you assign a weight, the weights are values. Now when you say value means it is price and quantity, okay. So you take the value of, values means you consider both price of the base and the current year, so base and the current year. So how will you calculate w is nothing but p0 into q0, okay. Weights are the values of the item, okay, that is both price and the quantity, okay, consumed in the base year. That means it is p0 and q0, p0 into q0, that will give you answer for weight, okay. Now under family budget method, the formula is summation w divided by p, okay, summation w into p divided by summation w. That means we are multiplying the weights into the price, divided, we again divide it with the weights. Now when you say weights, okay, w, it is summation p0 q0 into, when you say p, it is p1 divided by p0 into 100, okay, whole divided by summation p0 q0, okay. So when it comes to family budget method, what happens is we take weights as price and the quantity of the base year, okay. We take price and quantity, the product of price and quantity of the base year, okay. So these are the four steps, okay, under constructing the consumer price index. The first one is you have to define the purpose, like which class of people, on which class people you are constructing an index number, and what is their geographical area. That is very much important. Second one is you should know on the basis of the families that you take, what is their expenditure on their daily consumption. Okay, and based on that also you have to see whether whether they are economically stable, and also you have to take the average budget of that particular class. Next, you have to quote the prices. That means you have to set a particular price. So you are taking into consideration the retail prices. As retail prices vary from one person to another or from one area to another, you have to collect the prices of various commodities, take the average of it, and then the average has to be used in construction of consumer price index number. And the fourth one is you have to compute the index number based on the two methods, that is aggregative expenditure and family budget method. So when you say aggregative expenditure method, it is same as last price method, where you use the quantity of the base year as weight. And when you say family budget method, it is the weight of the base year. Okay, the value of the weight will be taken as of the base year, where you will take both P0 into Q0. Okay, and how will you find out the cost of living of an index number under family? It is summation WP divided by summation W. So do not be worried much about this. We'll still more explain you clearly when I work out the problems. Okay, this is just for your understanding. Okay, so I hope you understood this concepts. We'll briefly explain you all these concepts when I work out the problems. Thank you, students.